I have different personalities, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows who's coming downstairs in the morning.
Oprah Winfrey has been tied to so many awful people. And the things that she's done throughout the years have only been in service to certain people.
That was a crazy one. What am I doing?
With all this new alarming news of Diddy coming out, people are looking back at his old interviews, and one he did with Oprah where he refused to answer a question is concerning to say the least. Now, Diddy has gone by many different names. His legal name is Sean Combs. He then changed his middle name to Love at one point. He's gone by Puff Daddy, Puffy, P. Diddy, and Diddy. Why all these names? It's honestly so confusing, but it seems like Diddy will never share why. Now, in 1996, under the name Puff Daddy, he released his first commercial vocal work as a rapper. He then changed his stage name from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy in 2001, and on August 16, 2005, he announced on Today that he was altering his stage name yet again. He'd be calling himself Diddy. He then said fans did not know how to address him, which led to confusion. He changed his name again on November 5, 2017, when he announced that he'd be going by the name Love, stating, "My new name is Love, aka Brother Love." 2 days later, he told the press he had been joking, but on January 3, 2018, he announced on Jimmy Kimmel Live that he had changed his mind again and would be using the new name after all. Now, the change became official in 2022. Many people have been confused by what to call him and why he's had all these different names that constantly change. Now, in 2006, while making an appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show, Oprah tried to get to the bottom of his stage names, why he changed them, and what they meant. Diddy, though, was not going to give up that information. Diddy said, "It's a nickname somebody gave me. I've never told anyone that, but I know you get people to tell you everything, Oprah. But I can't look you in the eye and explain that one." Now, he shoved the question aside and said, "It's just a silly name." It was made pretty clear here that he didn't want to share the deeper meaning and significance of his stage name. Now, what is strange is that Oprah did not probe him anymore and just accepted that she wouldn't get an answer. Diddy then said, "I'll answer every other question except that one." Now, in his other interviews, he's opened up about his many nicknames. He told Jet magazine in 1998 that he had a temper when he was younger, and his friends started calling him Puffy. While speaking with CNN, he shared, "I've had different name changes because I only just grew up in a neighborhood where everyone had nicknames. My first nickname was Puffy," and he said he was given the nickname Puff as a child because he would huff and puff when he was angry. Now, it seems like his name will remain just one more secret that Diddy keeps from the world. Now, I don't know why he's making it such a big deal though. It honestly makes him even more suspicious. I mean, why wouldn't he want to share it unless it was something bad, right? And of course, this isn't the first weird interview that Diddy has had. In 1999, he did an interview with Entertainment Tonight where he practically told us he was up to no good. He said, "They won't even give me a permit for the parties no more, but we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time. Whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizons, people get intimidated." He added about the parties. "It's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It's cool. It doesn't make me feel any way special. It doesn't make me feel like a bigger person. It just makes me feel like I know how to throw a party." Then there's his multiple Ellen interviews. Now, I feel like every time he was there, he said something that was a red flag. In 2009, Diddy came under fire for lending his home to Chris Brown and Rihanna after their infamous fight. Ellen invited the mogul on her show to explain his actions as she found them irresponsible due to the risk of sending the wrong message to young fans. Now, Diddy immediately took a defensive stance following Ellen's remarks, saying, "Because I know both of them and it's my house, and I'm allowed to give my house to anyone I want to. I'm the type of person who doesn't cast judgment on somebody, so if friends ask me for a favor, then I'ma be there for a favor, as long as I know the energy of the favor is positive." Now, in between his answers to Ellen, Diddy is seen on camera visibly upset and scowling at the audience. After the segment though, Ellen and Diddy decide to break into a dance number, and it's honestly just So weird. Now, the fact that Diddy was defending the situation with Chris and Rihanna isn't that surprising considering everything he did to his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Him and Cassie dated on and off for 10 years and broke up officially in 2018. In November 2023 though, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy for mistreating her and taking advantage of her during their relationship. Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations, he said at the time. But after the case was settled, less than 48 hours after it was filed, I may add, his attorney put out another statement saying, "Just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing," he said. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best. So yeah, Diddy claimed he was innocent and that Cassie was lying, but earlier this year, hotel footage leaked of an incident Cassie described in the lawsuit. It was proof that she was telling the truth and that Diddy really was a monster. Now, after this was leaked, Diddy made an apology, but was he really remorseful? People don't think so. He was just sorry that he got caught. Now, honestly, the CCTV footage was extremely disturbing and it showed us that there was something seriously wrong with the star. Now, I can't believe that Cassie had to go through so much mistreatment. It's disgusting what he did to her, and I'm glad he's in jail. Then, in another interview that's been raising some eyebrows is from 2012, when Tour interviewed Diddy for Fuses on the Road, discussing the entertainer's career thus far. Now, as the interview closes, Tour asks Diddy, "Do you think that people really know you?" To which Diddy dramatically responds, "Nah, people don't really know me, and that's by design." Tours then becomes curious and asks, "So who is this person, the Sean Combs we don't know?" Diddy's consistently maintained smile then disappeared before he offered an answer with a deadpan look, "We have yet to find out. You have to come along for the ride. That's the whole part of the journey. That's the whole part of entertainment. You don't rock with a brother for 20 years and stop. Now you gotta see this movie all the way through, baby." Yeah, so that just really proves that Diddy was able to trick the public into thinking that he was a great person while he knowingly did horrible things behind the scenes. Now, Diddy finally got arrested in September though for his involvement in a crime ring that dates back to 20 years ago. Since he's been locked up, more details about the case have been leaked, and hundreds of victims have come forward with lawsuits against the star. Again, Diddy is denying everything, but he did the same thing with Cassie, and it turns out that she was telling the truth, so I have a hard time believing that he's truly innocent in all of this. His trial is set for May 5th, 2025, and many different celebrities have been brought up in connection to Diddy. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens with the case, but it is not going to be pretty. Well, that's all for this Diddy video today. Now, what do you think about the whole Diddy situation? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host, Emily, and we'll see you next time.